Going clear back to the time of William Miller, camp meetings have been a format for us to present our message to the people in the cities. In Volume 6 of the Testimonies, page 31, Ellen White wrote that camp meetings are one of the most effective methods for reaching people in the cities. She also wrote a booklet called Camp Meetings and How to Conduct Them, in which she said that just before Jesus would return again, camp meetings would become more effective and more interesting in reaching people with our message. She also said in that same booklet that camp meetings are God's appointed agencies for reaching people in the cities. Refresh certainly was a good start in that direction. We're very thankful for what God has done with Refresh, and we look forward to similar events in the future.
The Seventh-day Adventist Church rented the Spokane Fairgrounds for 5 days in July of 2003 and hosted the Refresh Family Fun Fair. There were special programs for kids and for adults too.
I'll tell you 3 stories about Moses. So get comfy, pull up the carpet, soda, a bag of chips. Oh, could you make it a big bag of chips? I'm kind of hungry. So anyway...
There was an exhibit that told all about the earthly sanctuaries and the one in heaven. Andy's Market was there too. One exhibit was about the Garden of Eden, and another was about creation. Children were able to take a pony ride and look at other animals. Blood pressure checks were done for people. Other attractions included Whitney Phipps and Michael Card. One interesting booth was the African Mission Hut. Pastor Len Atkins spearheaded this booth, no pun intended. Gospel Outreach Missions also shared with presentations. Other mission videos were shown about the Philippines, Colombia, Vietnam, and Peru.
I'd like to welcome you all to Pilgrim's Progress. The theme of this is the book Pilgrim's Progress, written by John Bunyan. We have stops along the way that typify some of the junctions and events that happened during Pilgrim's life. As you look over, you'll see Flatterer's Net, where Pilgrim, that time called Christian, ran across Hopeless, and they were caught in Flatterer's Net, and they had to escape. Farther down you see the narrow path, the straight and narrow path that we all must take in our Christian walk, that walks and rocks and moves sometimes. Then you see the Doubting Castle dungeon, where the giant Despair captures Christian and Hopeful and throws them in there after he's beaten them. They have gone off the path and they've gone on their own road instead of following that path. And then farther down you see the Hill of Difficulty with the Wicket Gate that shows the other trials that Pilgrim went through on his way to Mount Zion to find the forgiveness that he got through Christ. Down the road farther you see Mount Zion in the horizon, where Pilgrim climbed with the burden upon his back, and when he reached the top he realized that Jesus loved him and he forgave him of all his sins. And then finally we have the celestial city, which is God's kingdom, our final goal of heaven.
As you would expect with a long event like this, we got hungry. Haystacks and burgers with fries and lots of watermelon, among other items to eat, were plentiful. Three Angels Broadcasting was here from Illinois. They had 5 cameras set up. A jib or boom camera operated by Tammy Larson was interesting to watch. The guys did pretty good too. Oh, let's not forget the guys in the control van. They did a great job also. All in all, it was great for Adventists and the public too. Sabbath felt like it was camp meeting. It was nice to meet all the people that came from so many different places. Hopefully next year we can do it again.
I had a dream that God held me in His arms, and it told me of a place with no more war and suffering.
It's been thrilling to be a part of this creative and exciting project. And I want to thank all of you who have had a part in making it happen. The volunteers, the financial donations, your prayers have all been vital to the success. We still are in need of financial resources. It's difficult to anticipate how much the need is when you've never done an event before like this. And so I invite you to continue to support us financially. Your response will help us to determine whether it will be possible for us to conduct a similar event in the future.
Just you and me. Someday you will. Someday you will. Someday you will.
The Refresh Fair gave us the opportunity to share the love of Jesus with the public. Music, fellowship, and the health message were some of the ways we were able to do this.
Someday